Hi Aries, welcome to your end of the month love reading. Today is August 20th, 2019, and you are watching the Fool's Journey Tarot. I'm getting ready to do a general love reading for the sign of Aries. So if you have Aries anywhere in your chart, this may resonate for you. It is meant to be a love reading, but it can pertain to just about anything in your life and any type of relationship in your life. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. My intention is to reach as many people as possible who need this message the most. So I have pre-shuffled and we are going to get started right away, Aries. In your underlying energy, you have the Star card in reverse, paired with the Knight of Wands. Lovers in reverse on the bottom of the deck after that, although I won't be putting that card out, just for reference. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse, Hermit in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, and Two of Pentacles. So Aries, in your underlying energy, I'm sensing there is a lack of hope or something that hasn't transpired for you in the form of some kind of action I believe that you would like to take. Something isn't working out as you had hoped, maybe a relationship or a situation. You want to take action, I believe. This may be a new opportunity, new job offer, something having to do possibly with finances. You would like to take some action. I believe you've been maybe waiting on this for a while. This may be a new relationship. I feel, and if you're hearing the cat meow, that's my daughter's cat. He likes to make noise when I put the camera on. He was taking a nap before I started my video, and now that I've started my video, he's decided to circle around the house meowing. So that's him. And it's Sylvester. Back to you, Aries. I do think that this might have to do with some kind of relationship. It feels to me like you may be waiting on a reconciliation or a reunion of sorts with somebody possibly from your past. You may have been hoping to take action towards this person or this opportunity, or hoping that somebody that you're dealing with would take action towards you. Paired with the Star in reverse, you have the Ten of Fire reversed. And paired with the Knight of Wands, you have the Crone of Earth. I feel like you might be losing a little bit of hope regarding this new opportunity or new relationship, or if it's not a new relationship, reconciliation like I stated before, or a possible reunion with somebody that you've been hoping to reconnect with. There's definitely, definitely some cards on the table that indicate an ending and a sense of feeling loss or lost regarding maybe why. Maybe there's some confusion. This card in reverse indicates that a sense of feeling lost, not understanding, not knowing your way, paired with a lack of hope. And in the Crone of Earth in your underlying energy as well, paired with the Knight of Wands. You may have decided, Aries, to bring an end to taking action regarding this opportunity or this person. This card indicates bringing an end to something. You have the Yule card, which is death, paired with your Four of Cups on the table. This is another card of transformation or closing out a cycle, bringing an end to something that needs to end. To me, this feels like bringing an end to a waiting period. This feels like this is something in your past. You may have been waiting for this for a while, hoping that this would happen for you. Hoping that either you would take action or someone else would. I feel more of a sense of waiting rather than you taking action, however. You also have the World card in reverse with the Tower in reverse. This is a cycle that needs to close out. If you don't choose to take action to close out the cycle, I feel like the universe will do it for you. Something needs to come to a close. I feel like you've been waiting for some communication. The Two of Fire paired with the Hermit in reverse. This card indicates something that needs to be said or heard by somebody. A message needs to be received. And then we have the Crown of Fire, clarifying the Three of Cups in reverse. The Crown of Fire can indicate an ending as well. Blowing out the candle. You can even see in the picture that this woman is blowing out the candle, bringing an end. To this Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups in reverse can mean a number of things. Can mean that that a reunion or reconciliation has not occurred. This can indicate infidelity, but in this case I'm not feeling that. I don't have anybody else's energy on the table yet. I do feel like there is a sense of a lack of hope for something happening for you, and I do feel like this could be related to a relationship. That you've been waiting on this, it's something you've been hoping for, possibly dreaming about, and anticipating with a sense of excitement. This Two of Pentacles can indicate waiting for results. Maybe you planted some seeds. Maybe you have sent a message in the past. Maybe you have indicated some interest in rekindling a relationship or starting a relationship, and you're kind of waiting for a response or results of that communication. Let's see what else we can get for you, Aries. In your pre-reading cards, the very first card that came out was the Fool card in the upright position. And I do feel like you've been waiting to have a new beginning of sorts. But again, there hasn't been any movement in that direction. No decisions have been made, or if decisions have been made, they have been toward ending something rather than beginning or starting something new. There's no movement. You have the Chariot in reverse, and also the Three of Wands in the reverse came out. And this can indicate your, something that you have been waiting for is finally here. Has, your ships have come in. but it can also mean delay or no movement. And paired with the Chariot in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse, I do feel like there has been no movement toward what you appear to be waiting on or hoping for right now. I do feel a sense that you may want to take charge and bring this to a close yourself because you're tired of waiting, because you don't feel like your energy is being well spent, that you need to get out of this rut. It feels like a rut to me. It feels like you might be lacking a level of inspiration to even work on this anymore. That this new beginning at this point in time is starting to feel like something that is not supposed to happen for you. Maybe you're coming to terms with that. Again, this could be a relationship or an opportunity, and again, it can be different for a number of people watching. So take what resonates, and you know, don't try to fit it into your life or your story. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. But this feels more like a relationship to me than in this situation. But it could be a job, it could be something, you know, a trip you were planning on taking, you've been looking forward to, something like that. So clarifying the Star in reverse, you have the Page of Swords. This is someone who has again, a certain level of expectation, maybe talking a lot about this situation or this relationship or this opportunity, but not taking action towards it. So it does feel like an energy of lack of movement, more talk than there is action. And clarifying the Knight of Swords, you have the Hierophant in reverse. This card in particular from this deck indicates a lack of control or releasing control. So again, I don't know that it's you, that you've just felt like you don't have control over making this happen for yourself. Maybe you have taken the steps forward in the past to take action, movement towards this opportunity or person, and you know, now the ball is in their court, for example, and so you're waiting on them to make a move, or you know, you've submitted your interest or your application for a new job, and now you're waiting for a response from whoever has received your application. You have the Two of Cups that has come out, clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse. This would indicate a relationship of some sort. And I do feel, no, you can't come up here right now, Sylvester. I do feel like you have ended movement toward whatever this is. Either you have a lack of control or no more interest in moving towards this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse came out. Okay, this person, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I do believe this is the person that you're dealing with. This is the person that you are either waiting on communication with, or this person's waiting for you to communicate. I feel like if you've connected with this person in the past, you are not currently in connection with this person. There is not a current relationship with them. You may be separated or not speaking. There is some kind of conflict that has shown up. You might be stepping away from this conflict. The Queen of Pentacles in this deck, sometimes Queen of Pentacles in other tarot decks can indicate someone who is over excessive with maybe, for example, with money, or just a little egocentric, little selfish, not a caregiver necessarily to others, but to themselves they are. But in this deck, this is someone who is a giver and is caring, is nurturing, is loyal, but in the reverse has not received that in return. There's some imbalance in this person's life, in this person, in the relationship with this person. They may be waiting to receive some nurturing, some balance within the relationship. It's possible this person has communicated in the past and is waiting on communication from you. So Aries, I'm getting a little bit of a sense that you may have made a decision to part ways with this individual, and you might be second guessing that right now. Revisiting that decision. Again, this can be your energy or vice versa. This could be this person has decided not to rekindle or come back to you or speak to you or try again. And there's a sense of someone questioning this ending. Trying to determine if it was the right decision to make. Because paired with those three cards that I just showed you, you have the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Fire. Now, I've talked about this card in the past in some of my other readings, and the Seven of Fire in the traditional tarot deck is about feeling defensive, having your guard up, that kind of thing. But in this deck has a very, very different meaning. This card indicates excitement ahead, unknown, the potential for new adventure, nothing but good, but, you know, a new start, a new outlook on life. And I do feel like this relationship possibly could have been that for you at some point in time, that for whatever reason, you know, it looked like it may have been the Ten of Cups. What's your plan, Sylvester? You going to try to take a nap now? He's going to try to squeeze himself onto my chair here. He never does this, so I'm going to let him do it. He's not a lap cat, so for him to come up here right now, super cute. You know, you got to take advantage of those opportunities when they present themselves. Anyway, I do feel, sorry about that, Aries. I do feel like for whatever reason, this potential relationship felt like the Ten of Cups to you, and Ten of Cups is true fulfillment, joy, happiness, your hopes and dreams coming true. So there's a feeling, a sense of questioning the ending or the possible ending of this relationship with this person. Definite conflict in having separated and kind of gone your own way. You too, I do feel a sense that this is both of your energy, that there is not only a lack of communication and a desire for communication, but the sense of loneliness, maybe feeling ostracized by the other person. I feel for whatever reason that both of you are feeling this way about each other. I don't feel like this is one-sided energy. It is possible that there was some miscommunication or just a sense of it's that person's turn to make the move, and both of you are saying, okay, no, it's not my turn. The ball is in their court. I'm not making this move. I'm not going to speak up. I'm not taking action. And due to the fact that neither one of you are making a move, there's now this lack of hope and starting to feel a little bit lost. Was this the right thing to do? Is this the right relationship? Is this my Ten of Cups type of energy? Let's see what else we can get for you, Aries. You know, you have the Two of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. This card indicates a lack of desire to, or an inability to make a decision. It can also indicate dissatisfaction with the decision that was made. But in this case, with the rest of the cards that are on the table, it feels like there was no movement toward this Ace of Pentacles opportunity or relationship. It just was a lack of movement. Maybe even feeling like a lack of responsibility to make that move. And there's a sense that this need to bring this to an end, because I do feel like this is on your mind and possibly on this person's mind as well. So clarifying the Ten of Fire, we have the Four of Wands. And clarifying the Crone of Earth, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Ending this would release you from feeling trapped in this waiting mode. Ending the need to take action. With time, I do feel like there's a lack of inspiration, a lack of motivation to continue with this. Okay, let's take a look at these cards. So this Four of Wands came up, clarifying the Ten of Fire. And again, I do feel like there's some confusion here with this lack of hope regarding this person or situation. I do believe that this is a relationship, potential relationship. The Four of Wands can indicate family, marriage, long-term stability. And I think that at least at one point in time, if not currently, there was a sense that this person was the one you would be building a future with. And not all of a sudden, because this feels like this has gone on for a while for you. Throughout a period of time, maybe lack of communication, there's now a lack of hope as well, because this time continues to pass and no movement has been made. So you're feeling a little lost. Why, when I felt so strongly about this potential relationship, this potential solid foundation with this individual, it's not happening the way you had hoped or thought that it would. Now, if you end this, if you just decide to close this out and be done with it, you have a feeling like you can release yourself from feeling trapped within this lack of connection. Maybe release yourself from this confusion, this state of mind that you're in. I do feel like a lot of time has passed. There's the Star. You have the Star card twice. This one is upright and clarifying the Tower, or the Omens card. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, to me indicating that a significant amount of time has passed, and with time you feel that you've lost motivation or inspiration to move forward with this potential relationship or situation. Or you may feel that the person that you're dealing with has lost a sense of motivation to move forward with you. And you're seeking answers right now on whether to bring an end to this. This is more past energy. I do feel like you have done already a lot of thinking, a lot of meditation, maybe seeking some guidance from your spirit guides or from friends and family, trying to determine if you should end this or not. Now, I'm going to go ahead and insert this comment in here at this point in time because I keep going back to the Fool card from your pre-reading, and when I pulled this card as the very first card, I had this feeling of inspiration. Because I've done a bunch of readings this month, and a lot of them have been heavy. A lot of them have been hard, related to relationships that just aren't going well. And when I pulled this card for you, Aries, I thought, wow, okay, here we go. Something positive, maybe a fun reading, you know, something that would put a smile on my face, like this guy, his goofy grin. This feels hard. This feels a little bit like a downer. At the same time, I feel like there's hope. And with the Star card coming out too, in the upright with the Omens card, there is potential for change that will bring about some hope rather than this feeling of defeat. I have a sense, Aries, that you and your person, or one or the other, is feeling a little selfish about this communication. Maybe feeling like there's this lack of responsibility or lack of control over needing to communicate. And I feel like you may both be in that mode. Like, it's not my turn. I'm not going to take the reins and make this happen because it's so-and-so's turn. You know, I did this, that, and the other, and this person now needs to make a move. But this Queen of Pentacles, your person that you're dealing with, feels to me, Aries, like they're waiting on you. And I have a hunch, and I'm saying this because this card out of the 4 decks that I've used so far, this card is the only one of the 4 decks where the Queen of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have a negative meaning. In other words, it doesn't mean this person is the one who's greedy and egocentric and the needy one or whatever, the one who's not loyal or the one who's not caring. It's quite the opposite. In fact, this person probably has given to the relationship or made an effort in the past. And I just have a feeling, Aries, I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you this, that I think that with this being the very first card of your reading, you might be the one who needs to step off the cliff and take a leap of faith towards this person. If you want to see something happen, if you want to repair or renew what you have with this person, you might have to be the one who makes the move towards this person instead of vice versa. The Devil came out with the Crown of Fire related and also clarifying the 3 of Cups in reverse. There has not been a reunion. There has not been a reconnection. And because there's been no action toward a reunion, either by you or this other person or both, it feels like the ending has come. But this Devil energy is telling me this is not the right thing. This ending is not right. There's something keeping you from moving toward this person, but I feel like you have to conquer that, because if you do, this lack of clarity, if you do release yourself from not understanding, from not seeing the truth, you do have the potential for your 10 of Cups, your 4 of Wands with this person. I don't think they're going to make a move, however. something tells me, Aries, it's your responsibility. I don't have the details as to why. So if you're wondering why it's your responsibility, you probably know. You probably, if you're resonating with this reading, you know what's going on already. You know what's happened in the past. And you may know in your heart that the ball is in your court. I know. Pressure's on, right? Do I take this leap of faith? Well, you've got the Four of Wands and you've got the Ten of Cups on the table. If this is what you thought it was in the past, the cards are indicating it is, still has that potential. And the Two of Pentacles in the upright, it's not a done deal. This energy is still up in the air. You're still juggling it in your head. This person's still juggling it in their head. This is mutual energy because you're both on the table here. This is not indicating this person has given up, just that you two have a sense that it's over because no movement has been made toward anything different. Let's get a last round of cards for you, Aries, and see what comes up as a closing for this reading. You have the Hangman in your underlying energy with the Ace of Swords in reverse. And of course you saw the Ace of Swords before because I just showed it to you. So you have that in the reverse twice. There's definitely a lack of clarity here, and you are going inward. You're probably watching this reading for that very reason. Okay, this is more of the same of what we've seen already. So I do feel like, you know, you've put a lot of thought into this, probably still are, thinking heavily about what to do. You are in a state of feeling stuck, feeling like this may not go away, and putting an end to it might be the only way to release feeling trapped by these emotions connected to this relationship that hasn't transpired for you. You don't feel like you have the control to figure things out. Again, this can be both of your energy. I do feel strongly that you are both feeling this, that there's this lack of control or the other person has the control. And almost an unwillingness to admit that you could take charge if you wanted to. You could very easily turn these cards over and take charge and finding out what the hell's going on. No, I'm going to put this out there. If I could take my phone down, I'm using it for a camera right now, but if I could take my phone down and show you, all you have to do is you turn your phone on, you enter your passcode, right? And then you click the icon that shows, you know, the text messages. I'm pretty sure you have some kind of content. This person does not feel new to me. I could be wrong. This could be a new person. Maybe you don't have their contact information. But if you do, you know, there's that little icon that looks like a speech bubble, and you push that button or touch that icon and then send them a text message. It's not that hard, Aries. I'm sorry, it's not that hard to send a text message. You could even send a 2-letter word, hi. All you have to do is open the window, just a crack, just about a half an inch. Let some air in, you know. If someone were standing on the other side of my window, hello, they could hear me, even though it's open that much. Aries, it doesn't take a whole lot. If you did this, you could release this unknown about this right now potential new beginning that simply hasn't happened, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles now twice. One was in the upright and one is in the reverse. Are you going to see this opportunity through and take it to the next level? Or do you let this go? The cycle hasn't ended, and I do feel like it's causing you a considerable amount of emotional strife. You've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, again, I don't think the ending, accepting the ending, is the answer. The devil energy tells me no, Aries. Don't accept this ending. It's not over. The cycle, this relationship is not over. The potential, I should say, the potential for this relationship, because I don't feel like this relationship ever happened. If it did, it was surface level. You know, it was just a potential. The potential was there. So I'm going to leave it there, Aries, and I'm just going to display this card as I close out this reading. There you are. I know this can be scary. Okay, but think about what this will bring you. A, it could be exactly what this card shows, a new beginning that will be very exciting and fulfilling, that could potentially finally bring you your 10 of Cups, your 4 of Wands. If it doesn't, if taking this leap of faith doesn't bring this to you, then at the very least, it turns this right side up so you can close this chapter and move forward. Close it out and move forward with a sense of peace that you made the effort, you tried, you didn't just leave this opportunity in the dust without putting your best foot forward. Your best foot forward into the unknown. Okay, Aries, we're going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. I hope that it resonated for you, and if it did, I hope that it gave you a sense of feeling like you can move forward or, you know, resolve this issue for yourself. Take care and join me next time. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Aries.